Welcome 1983 in the world of numismatics, where each coin tells a story. One particular piece captures the essence of history, rarity, and immense value, the 1983 quarter dollar, which despite its seemingly mundane face value of 25 cents, has become a focal point of intrigue and fascination among collectors and investors alike, valued at an astonishing $26 million. Imagine holding a coin that can unlock not just a wealth of dollars but a labyrinth of historical narratives and countless mysteries. The road to understanding why this coin has reached such extraordinary heights begins with its creation in an era filled with economic challenges and transitions. In 1983, the United States was undergoing significant changes, including shifts in the economy and inflation that brought forth alterations in coinage and spending habits. Interestingly, during the minting process, a few anomalies occurred, giving rise to the ultimate rarity that would later propel this quarter dollar into legendary status. The story goes that the Philadelphia Mint pressed a very limited number of these quarters that bore the unique and rare "no mint mark" designation, which was significant because, at the time, the Philadelphia Mint was known for its distinct mint mark on each coin, making this anomaly not just a curiosity but a historical artifact. Collectors and enthusiasts began to dig deeper, unearthing tales of those fortunate enough to stumble upon these rare quarters, leading to a burgeoning market where whispers of the elusive 1983 quarter dollar spread like wildfire. Each story shared in forums and gatherings fueled curiosity, and before long, treasure hunters, numismatists, and casual collectors alike were left scouring their change jars and piggy banks, hoping to strike gold, one of the few coins that could change their fortunes overnight. Can you imagine the thrill of discovering one of these coins, knowing it could be worth millions? Would you be able to handle the pressure of such wealth, or would you rather blend in with the masses? Picture this: one day, a common individual, much like you or me, finds a quarter wedged between the couch cushions. One glance at its surface, and what seems like a trivial moment might turn into a life-altering revelation. As the lore of the 1983 quarter dollar grew, so too did the unique characteristics that set it apart from the rest of its mint siblings, sparking extensive inquiries into its authenticity, origins, and ultimately, its staggering valuation. With every auction that showcased the coin, bidders placed their bids like gladiators in a coliseum, each determined to claim ownership of a true piece of history. But what makes this quarter dollar so sought after, and why do collectors believe it's worth such a vast fortune? The answer lies in the rarity of the no mint mark quarters, a mere handful of them left in circulation, coupled with the precise condition of each coin. Coins graded as MS 67 or better are the holy grail for those in the collecting community, fetching prices that defy the imagination. Just think about it: how would it feel knowing your 25-cent investment had suddenly ballooned into a staggering multi-million-dollar asset? The core essence of the captivating 1983 quarter dollar highlights not just the intrinsic value of the metal contained within, but a fusion of history, rarity, and the romance of chance, reminding us that sometimes fortune favors the unassuming. As stories of miraculous finds spread across social media provinces and news platforms, even casual observers found themselves captivated, initiating a wave of excitement that coursed through various communities. Coin fairs suddenly morphed into treasure hunts, bustling with individuals peering into their childhood collections or rifling through change with amplified hope, all to discover their unexpected fortune. One can't help but wonder, what would you do if you uncovered such a treasure? What dreams might come to fruition if you owned this coveted coin? This feeling of longing is palpable as people across generations engage in the hunt, feeling inspired by the legacy of the 1983 quarter. The lore surrounding this coin has transcended mere economic interest. It has transformed into a narrative of human curiosity and resilience, reflecting our collective dreams and the universal desire for prosperity and validation. As the hunt for the 1983 quarter continues, those in the know are well aware that the coin stands as a symbol not just of monetary wealth, but of the stories, history, and moments in time that coin represents. It serves as a reminder to all that within the mundane routine of our daily lives, hidden opportunities exist, sparkling just beneath the surface, waiting for someone genuinely curious to dig deeper and uncover the treasures of history encapsulated in seemingly ordinary objects. The allure of the 1983 quarter dollar remains ever present, and as the quest for these coins continues, treasure hunters, coin enthusiasts, and dreamers alike find themselves intertwined in the chase, all yearning for that one moment of triumph when they can declare, "I found it." So, the journey doesn't end here. Remember to explore your own personal caches, and who knows, perhaps you might just unearth a slice of history that could change everything. If this story has sparked your interest, be sure to like, subscribe, and share as we continue unveiling the mysteries of coins and treasures alike, bringing you engaging stories and thrilling discoveries that remind us all of the hidden gems we often overlook in the world around us. As we wrap up this exploration, reflect on the value of curiosity and the power of stories behind coins like the 1983 quarter, no longer just a piece of currency, but a gateway to unimaginable wealth and history that transcends time. Thank you for joining me on this adventure, and until next time, keep searching, keep dreaming, and who knows what treasures you might discover. Next, in the world of numismatics, few stories capture the imagination quite like that of the elusive 1988 quarter dollar, a coin that, despite its face value of just 25 cents, possesses an astounding worth of $26 million, a figure that not only reflects its rarity but also highlights the fascinating journey of how a simple piece of currency transformed into a treasure trove of history, rarity, and astonishing value, stirring the curiosity and excitement of coin collectors and casual enthusiasts alike. But what is it about this particular quarter that sets it apart in a sea of coins more commonly found in your pocket, a mere tool for transactions, serving as change in convenience stores and vending machines around the nation? Imagine walking into a store with a handful of coins, casually tossing a quarter into a payment jar, unaware that what you have might hold more value than most people's annual salaries. It's a thought that makes collectors shiver with excitement, as they understand the historical context behind this coin, which was minted during a unique period in U.S. history when the mintage process would yield bizarre errors, fascinating variations, and overlooked treasures, often leaving most of the public oblivious to the hidden gems circulating right under their noses. So, what makes a coin go from being just a quarter to a multi-million-dollar collectible, and how did this specific 1988 quarter accumulate such an astronomical worth that it has become a beacon for collectors worldwide, igniting a quest for this extraordinary piece of American history? The answer lies in the meticulous nature of coin collecting and the nuances that transform mundane currency into coveted relics. Picture this: each coin minted comes with its own story, birthed through a process influenced by the political, social, and economic dynamics of its time, creating an intricate tapestry of narratives that make collectors pay top dollar not for the metal but for the history and the stories that the coins tell. When the 1988 quarter was minted, it was a period marked by the production of a variety of coins that were subtle yet significant in their defects, notably die errors, which can unknowingly elevate a coin's worth exponentially to those in the know, marking an era that thrives on chance occasions where the rarest variations slip through the cracks of mass production and into circulation completely unnoticed. To the average American, the 1988 quarter posed no particular wisdom. However, within the keen eyes of seasoned numismatists, it harbors the potential for immense monetary gain, an understanding that springs from a deep-rooted passion for connection, the lure of uncovering treasures, and the pure thrill of the chase, as they scour through mint sets, collections, estate sales, and even the streets, engaged in an eternal hunt to claim the very coins that could change their lives forever. With this knowledge, explorers armed with magnifying glasses and a wealth of information embark on a journey that can span years as they sift through piles of change, once spent in the mundane transactions of life, searching for a mere remnant of luck hidden in their findings, their eyes gleaming with hopeful anticipation of turning up the mythical high-grade examples that might include the 1988 quarter dollar with unique attributes that make it extraordinary, leading enthusiasts to wonder: could they be holding a piece of history? The rarity of the 1988 quarter is compounded by its production life cycle, as the U.S. Mint sometimes made minuscule numbers of certain variations, which only adds to the enigma and intrigue behind this specific coin. As insights unravel, presenting fantastic tales of fortune, it's essential to comprehend how even the slightest flaw can set the stage for history, where today's penny could become tomorrow's treasure worth thousands, wherein an attentive collector might catch an elusive minting error, hold it like precious gold and even keep it nestled in their collection for decades, cherishing the moment they found it, reflecting on the adventures that led them there. Yet, the journey doesn't end with simply finding the coin. Once in possession, the next chapter unfolds where collectors must understand the intricacies of grading and the marketplace, finding specialists who would accurately assess the coin's condition. Did you ever ponder what role grading plays in the value of such coins? You see, understanding the grading scale is not just a minor detail, it's akin to ascending a ladder of recognition that catalogs a coin's desirability and worth, wherein the coin traveling through time, as a simple quarter, navigates toward experienced evaluators for authentication and grading. A correctly graded coin could be transformed into a stellar collectible, evoking interest from investors and collectors alike, who are constantly on the hunt for iconic coins that carry tales of their origins, stories of the people who used them, and the marks of wear and tear that hint at the adventures they undertook. The feeling of securing a 1988 quarter in pristine condition elicits a giddy sentiment of triumph, as if one has just unearthed a rare artifact from an ancient civilization, prompting numerous questions. How many coins were minted thus? What secrets lie behind the origins of this quarter? Why was this specific year so significant in the realm of coinage? Each answer unlocks new layers of depth to this tale, compelling seekers to dive deeper, unveiling the long-cherished stories that coins hold within their metallic cores. Yet, as the excitement builds, it is vital for enthusiasts to navigate the avenues of the smoky, twisting lanes of scams and misinformation that permeate the numismatic world, necessitating the need for diligent research and a solid grasp of authenticating processes in order to safeguard investments. For amidst the shimmering allure of coins lies a path fraught with perils where counterfeit coins threaten to tarnish the allure of genuine treasures, leading even the most practiced collectors to tread carefully through the murky waters of online auctions and markets. And while the thrill of the hunt must captivate and entice, it's essential to marinate in the knowledge that the journey of owning a remarkable 1988 quarter ought to include a sense of camaraderie with other collectors, for in this realm where trust is paramount, knowledge and shared experiences pave the way toward success, showcasing how the global numismatic family bonds over discussions of findings, forecasts of trends, and even sharing advice about proper storage solutions to protect their prized possessions. Therefore, as the allure of the 1988 quarter dollar fades into myths, the stories surrounding its existence thrive, creating a ripple effect where the excitement of coin collecting is passed down through generations, teaching enthusiasts about the importance of history and patience as they await their opportunities to stumble upon fortune hidden within the folds of time. So be it in the tiny collectible shops nestled in the heart of America or in bustling flea markets where seasoned dealers share tales of transactions gone by, how vital it becomes to appreciate the immense journey, to acknowledge the hands that held that 1988 quarter, the pockets it filled, and the journeys embarked upon, all while lurking behind the facade of simple change is the potential for awe-inspiring value. Hence, this mission is not simply to gather coins but to instill a sense of passion, resistance against the endeavors of the mundane, and an aspiration to seek something more, an endeavor that might just land you a coin worth millions, transforming your casual past mistakes into profound prospects for learning and growth. As every collector knows, the search for hidden riches extends beyond face value, merging the thrill of discovery with the joy of preserving the past. Thus arises an overwhelming urge to remind our followers that in the labyrinth of coins lies treasures waiting to be found, capturing the essence of this fascinating hobby where time stands still, values are disputed, and every quarter holds potential in its stainless steel, balancing frail memories that dance through our fingers all while murmuring centuries of tales that you, too, can uncover if you embark on the exhilarating adventure of coin collecting that eternally beckons with the promise of stories unearthly and values unimaginable. So if you're captivated by this enchanting world, we encourage you to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and join us as we dive deeper into the extraordinary history of coins, revealing secrets, sharing insights, and opening avenues where passion unites with treasure hunting, forging a path through which each click brings us closer to unraveling the profound depths of numismatics, reminding everyone that while a 1988 quarter dollar may merely seem like a piece of change, it embodies the profound narrative of worth, of cherished memories, and of endless opportunities for discovery. Next in 1989, a seemingly ordinary quarter-dollar coin turned into one of the most captivating stories of numismatic history, holding an astonishing face value of $26 million, a figure that has raised eyebrows and sparked curiosity across the globe. What if I told you that this tale begins with a mere mistake, a twist of fate that transformed routine currency into an object of immense value, capturing the imagination of collectors and historians alike. Picture this, a bustling U.S. mint, where skilled artisans are hard at work producing an endless supply of coins, each one meticulously crafted and designed to serve its purpose in everyday transactions. Yet, hidden among the millions of quarters released that year was one tiny anomaly, one coin that would defy expectations and enter the annals of history. How could something as simple as a quarter hold secrets worth millions? It all starts with a seemingly innocuous process called coin minting, a process that combines high-tech machinery with skillful craftsmanship, but even the slightest error can lead to monumental consequences. As the story unfolds, we venture into the world of coin collecting, where every detail matters and even the smallest imperfections can increase a coin's value exponentially. So, what makes this 1989 quarter so special? You see, this specific coin was minted with an astonishing error, a freshly struck creation that bore the misprint, rendering it a one-of-a-kind rarity that would forever change its destiny. Imagine the thrill of a collector's heart racing as they hold this incredible piece of history in their hands, knowing they possess a rare gem that most people wouldn't even think twice about. Have you ever found a rare coin in your pocket change? Think about it, how many treasures might be hiding in plain sight? This quarter represents more than just money. It embodies the dreams and aspirations of people who dedicated their lives to discovering such magical artifacts. As we dive into the fascinating world of rare coins, we encounter stories of fortunes lost and found, the relentless pursuit of mint errors, and the fierce auction battles that ensued when this particular quarter hit the marketplace. Can you imagine bidding on something that transcends its monetary value, something that connects us not only with our past but also with an entire community of passionate collectors from around the world? Coin collecting is more than just a hobby, it's a way of preserving history, understanding cultural shifts, and feeling that magical spark when you uncover something truly unique. As we delve deeper, we uncover the dizzying mechanics of the rare coin market, where the value can fluctuate dramatically, and where seasoned collectors arm themselves with knowledge, intuition, and a bit of luck to determine the worth of each piece they seek. Is there a method to the madness, or is it all just chance? We pull back the curtain on auction houses, where the air buzzes with anticipation as potential buyers eye the 1989 quarter with greed and hunger, each hoping to walk away with a piece of history that could instantly change their lives. You'll hear stories of those who casually stumbled upon priceless artifacts at yard sales or flea markets, proving that extraordinary luck can strike at any moment if only you're looking closely enough. What hidden treasures are lying in the corners of your home, waiting for their moment to shine? As the suspense builds, we also explore the emotional side of collecting, how these coins resonate with people on a personal level, creating connections that span generations, often representing family legacies, cherished memories, or the thrill of adventure that comes with each find. The profound impact of owning a piece of history can motivate collectors to invest not just money but also countless hours of research, painstakingly cataloging their collections and networking with fellow enthusiasts to unearth the stories behind their prized possessions. Are you ready to uncover the riveting history and lore surrounding the creation and the legacy of the 1989 quarter? As it navigates through time, we will examine the experts' take on why this particular coin piques the interest of investors and collectors alike, its charming quirks that make it not just a quarter but a phenomenon that encapsulates the spirit of its era. Can the value of a coin we toss into a vending machine truly be comparable to the artistic masterpieces hanging in renowned galleries? We challenge your perception of value, wealth, and the very meaning of money as we dive into different perspectives that surround collectibles, from passionate newcomers eager to learn, to seasoned veterans sharing wisdom from their decades of experience. Each question you ponder throughout this journey leads you closer to understanding the complexities of the collectible market, where months of dedication, research, and community engagement culminate in a single moment when the auction gavel falls, sealing the fate of not only a coin but the thrill that fuels this intricate passion. So the question remains, what role does luck play in discovering rare coins, and how does one prepare for an unpredictable market? We will also probe into the ethical considerations of coin collecting in the broader context of world history, ownership, and preservation. Is there a responsibility that comes with holding such rare items, considering how many lives they have touched and how they swept through the currents of time? We'll reveal secrets from the most discerning curators and collectors who share insights into authenticity verification and the lengths they go to ensure they protect their investments and the legacy each coin represents. Are you wondering what it's like to hold history in your hands, feeling the weight of a narrative that spans decades? As we conclude this riveting tale that intertwines suspense and fascination, never forget that the story of the extraordinary 1989 quarter-dollar coin is more than just numbers. It's about the passionate individuals behind the scenes, the ingenuity of a flawed minting process, and the extraordinary power of storytelling that transcends time and brings us closer to understanding our past, our values, and our interconnected journeys. As we wrap up this gripping narrative, we invite you to join our community of explorers and enthusiasts. If you enjoyed this glimpse into the opulent world of rare coins, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more enthralling stories, and step into the light of curiosity that awaits you with every treasure uncovered, because the adventure does not end here. It only opens the door to countless other wonders waiting to be discovered, and who knows, perhaps your next coin flip will lead you to an unexpected fortune.